Okay, hi everybody. Today we're going to learn about our second type of poem, which is haiku poems. Okay, so let's see. Okay, what is a haiku poem? First of all, I'm going to show you 3 haikus. What I want you to do is have a look at these different haikus and see if you can write a definition for what you think a haiku poem is. So what do you think would be the rules for a haiku, purely based on these 3 poems? So in other words, I want you to see what do they have in common. Okay, just a little trick. Listen to the poems. Are you ready? Okay, first one. The snow is melting. Suddenly, the village is so full of children. I'll read it again. The snow is melting. Suddenly, the village is so full of children. Number 2. Green and speckled legs, hops on logs and lily pads, splash in cool water. Toad. Green and speckled legs, hops on logs and lily pads, splash in cool water. The last one. Kangaroo. In a pouch I grow, on a southern continent, strange creatures I know. Okay, I'm going to flip back just so that you can have a quick look again. What do they have in common? Okay, hopefully you picked up that all of them are very short. They're pretty much 3 lines. But what else did you notice? Okay, so haiku poems, they're actually from Japan, so they're Japanese in origin, and they only contain 3 lines. That's it. Hopefully you all got that there's 3 lines. Now, the poems are usually used to paint a picture in the reader's mind. So when you read the one about the snowman, hopefully you can see the snowman, apart from the pictures, of course. So they're all about some sort of topic. But most important, each line has a very specific number of syllables. A little bit more about syllables in a second, but for now, the syllables are the smaller parts of a word. If you break the word up into sound bites, that's what we call the syllables. So the word syllable, has syllable, 3 syllables, 3 separate sound bites. Okay. The first line of every haiku has 5 syllables. The second line has 7. The final line contains 5 syllables. Okay, so this forms a pattern of 5, 7, 5. Also, in terms of topic, they're usually about nature. Okay. Now, more about syllables. Syllables are the number of beats per words, or like I like to call them, sound bites. For example, elephant. 1 word, but how many syllables? 3 syllables. Elephant. Hiccup, my cat, is hungry. How many syllables? Can you guess? 7 syllables. Hiccup, my cat is hungry. 7. Now, it's your turn. So what I want you to do is I want you to read these out loud, and on the Edpuzzle, you're going to be asked to write down how many syllables in each of these words. Go. I hope you got that right. So here's an example of a haiku called Summer's Gone. So here I'm going to clap, I'm going to read the poem and then I'm going to clap the syllables. The leaves fell slowly to the unforgiving ground. Too soon, summer's gone. Now I'm going to read it again, clapping the syllables. The leaves fell slowly to the unforgiving ground. Too soon, summer's gone. Hopefully you would have heard clap-wise like this, 5, 7, 5. Okay, that was a bit weird with just the clapping, but hopefully you understand what I mean. Now, what you're going to do, we're going to have some fun, some craft fun. Using what you know about the rules of a haiku, you're going to cut out words from newspapers and rearrange them to create haikus. Okay, so you're going to create 2 haikus. But since we don't have the cards that I would usually use and give you in class, what I want you to do is cut up any words. For this haiku, it does not have to be about nature. I'll say that again. Your topic is not about nature. You can write about anything. In fact, your haikus don't even have to make sense. This is just to see if you can figure out the syllables. Okay, I'll have a video to show you about me doing this, just so that you can laugh at me creating crazy haikus. But this is the first activity. Okay, so then what you do is you cut up the words, you count the syllables, and then you stick them on a piece of paper like this. So this haiku says, it's easy to say, opportunities to grow, but what can I do? So it looks a little bit like a ransom letter, but anyway. That's activity number 1. Activity number 2 will focus on the topic. So I've got 4 photos about nature. In fact, it's about the seasons. And what I want you to do is choose 1 photo to write a haiku. Or you could write a haiku for each one. Doesn't matter. But once you have the syllables right from the previous activity, use these photos as inspiration to write a haiku. On Google Classroom, there'll be an accompanying worksheet that'll help you break down how to write a haiku, and you need to complete the worksheet as well for 1 or more of the photos. So here are the photos. Spring. Ooh. Summer. Oh my word, that looks just like where I was in the Philippines. I want to go back. Just kidding. Autumn, beautiful. This looks like somewhere in America. And finally, winter. That can't be real. That looks photoshopped. Anyway, okay. So, you can choose 1 or more of these photos. Use the worksheet on Google Classroom to help you write the haiku. And for your newspaper or magazine word haikus, you'll take a photo of those and share them on a Google slide for all of us to laugh at. Okay guys, I hope you understand haikus a little bit better, and I hope you've had fun listening to my video. Have a great day. Bye!